Hello Sagittarians, thank you so much for coming for your spiritual ascension reading. I'm grateful to have you here. We're going to be looking at what you've mastered on your spiritual path through the chakras. We're going to look at what's hidden from you that you don't know about yourself, on your spiritual path, and definitely looking at other areas like obstacles on your path and all that stuff. So stay to the end so you can get the whole message here, because it's not just the beginning. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead, my spirit guides, archangels, divine, mighty universe, mighty ancestors, my spiritual team, I call on you. What is going on with the Sagittarians on their spiritual path? What have they mastered so far on their spiritual path? What have they mastered? Okay. Definitely the love vibration, intelligence, obviously crown chakra, mind, beautiful. More crown work, highly spiritual. All right. So for you guys, you've mastered taking actions on everything you need to do to secure yourself on the foundational level. That way you're not distracted. That way you don't have any hold-ups. All right. You are motivated. You're disciplined. You persevere on your spiritual path. That's beautiful vibration. So there is some major mastery in your mind. You have a very powerful imagination. You're very flexible, you're very open, you gain a lot of information through your third eye chakra. Is obviously very open for it to be on this level where you're connecting on so many other dimensions. All right, the mind is very powerful for you. You have grown into a very powerful person mentally. Your mind is not just functioning on a physical level. You have a powerful spiritual mind. Your imagination is off the chain. Imagination twice. You have a keen focus when you're meditating. You have mastered the act of visualization and manifestation. You have a lot of experience. This is reminding me of you living many lifetimes and you working and mastering these skills. You also have mastered how to tap into divine consciousness. You understand the light. You know how to bring it in. You know how to use it for any uses like expansion and connecting with other beings from other dimensions. Just connecting with divine source energy. You have a master in knowing and experiencing this. Obviously, like I said, your intelligence, you know what the importance of knowledge, perception, and learning new things through studying, reading, and allowing your powerful spiritual mind to absorb all that information that you need. So definitely some serious higher vibrational spiritual power that you have going on here. You are a master. You have a spiritual mind. You are clairvoyant. You are psychic. You are very, very, very divinely connected. You are a divine soul. You're just really up there. Your intelligence is not for kids. It's different level spirituality here, different level spiritual power. All right, definitely you've mastered how to take care of your health. All right, vitality strong, and how to put things in balance when it comes to your physical being. I think you truly understand the importance of you taking care of the shell that is embodying the soul. So with that being said, you do pay attention to your appearance and your health overall, and strength and all of that stuff, which is very good and a great foundation to build on anything. You have to be physically healthy. It's not just about the money and knowing how to be a manifester. It makes sense. If you're a master manifester, then definitely you understand the role of physical health in manifesting and becoming a master. So you've mastered all this. You've mastered the act of love, functioning from love, the higher space, being loyal, being there, being benevolent. In other words, giving, right? And sharing information and receiving. You understand what it means to take responsibility and be self-assertive, right? and being reliable and being responsible for your spiritual growth. I think that you are a master in doing all the things that you physically need to do so that you can grow and get all the time to attain the knowledge, the intelligence, and the connection, and all that you've attained. You do take the steps, and I think you love what you're doing. I think you know what you're doing, and you are growing and becoming more responsible too with your gifts and knowing how to use it, to empower yourself and even to help others. I feel, I think that you've mastered a great deal. You understand what it means to say, you love people, or you love to function from love and doing things from the heart space. You are definitely on some high vibrational stuff here, all right? And you do know how to take the actions when you need to take actions. That means maybe if you're dedicated to meditating every 2 p.m., guess what? 2 p.m. come, here you go. If you're dedicated to doing yoga at 9 a.m. in the morning, guess what you do? You're that disciplined. You get down there and you do it. If you want to read, you do it. You do what you need to do to expand your knowledge base on your spiritual growth so you can grow and know more about your spiritual path. I think that this is beautiful energy here. Let's go ahead and see what is unfolding for you and coming towards you on your spiritual path, at least for the next 3 months. The Willow. I think you're becoming stronger and you're realizing that nothing can move you. You're becoming strong in your mind and not getting confused by anything that seems complicated, all right? Especially when it comes to material things you're trying to manifest. I think that you are reconciling your wisdom, your will, and your mind, and making yourself a very powerful person, making judgment calls that are in alignment with your spiritual growth, because the 20 is reminding me of judgment, right? But it's judgment that was made based on these 3 powerful aspects of yourself: your powerful mind and wisdom, and your strong will. It makes sense, right? It's connecting everything together. The Willow here is a pillar of strength that cannot be moved or shaken by any weather, any situation. The Willow is one of the strongest trees, right? So I think that you are fortified in your spiritual growth to the point that you're not allowing yourself to be swayed in different directions or confusion to envelop you moving forward. A complicated situation is going to come connecting to your finances or even your crown chakra here, right? Maybe spiritual work that has to do with business and money, and you may have to work through the chess game, and there's going to be challenges and people trying to challenge you and plots and turns and twists, but I think you're going to overcome it as long as you just stick to your belief system and use your powers and knowledge and advancement of whatever situation you're trying to stage or defend. That is coming up for you. You may have to defend something you're doing spiritually by actually applying your practical knowledge, experiences, expertise, and I think it may be connected to something spiritual or a spiritual business, or even it could translate to your job, all right? But whatever it is, it's bringing you to have to like defend your belief system, right? And speak your mind. Because it's like these people are going to try to play games with you. You're going to go in front of some sort of panel. It could be that you're probably going to even be meeting some ascended masters or new spiritual team or spiritual guides, and you're going to have to prove yourself or say what you truly want, or you're trying to manifest something that you're going to have to be dealing with spirit and negotiating in a way that things are going to fall in your favor. If you're on a spiritual path, there are times where you have to do that with spirit. A lot of things you're manifesting, sometimes you can ask spirit and negotiations are involved, and they could be asking and seeking and testing you, and you have to be ready to go through the test, all right? Just so they can give you what you asked for. Spirit will test you and put things in your path just to see if you know what you're asking for, just to strengthen you, just to get clarity from you. Spirit will do all kinds of stuff with you. So I think that may be something that you are about to go into that you need to prepare yourself for. Like I said, it can translate on the physical level as whatever I said, meeting some people in high places. All right, connecting to your finances could interfere or will be coming up with your spiritual path. This Two of Scrolls here is talking to me about you reconciling two worlds, doing something finally in this lifetime where it brings together your spiritual path and your material path together, where you're not torn or doing extreme of the other. So I think 22 is important to you. 222 here, so triple twos. So there is something coming to you that I think is going to set you free from being split or confused between two worlds. You're going to reconcile this energy in a very powerful way. I really think that, you know, for you, my how do you call it, my Sags. Okay, so but you know, different lifetimes you were playing that role where maybe you would just focus on spirituality, and then you'll be sitting there wondering why you are poor, and then some other lifetimes you do the opposite. But this lifetime, I think the question has come for you to finally reconcile these energies and work together and bring it together. Maybe this is the lifetime that you have to start that spiritual business, that you make money using being of service with your spiritual gifts. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is hidden from you, or that you are just going to be reminded of from on your spiritual path, that you need to become aware of, my Sag. What is hidden from you? A very deep aspect of yourself, information that needs to come to light at this time, or be seen at this time on your spiritual path, Spirit. Okay. The cave. This is reminding me of something hidden or deep buried somewhere. The gem. The gem could be hidden in the cave, because this is connecting me to that. And the hunter. So you are always on the move, right? On the spiritual path, I think you are on a path of digging deep into your treasure, the gems that you came with, which is spiritual gifts, spiritual insights. But I'm going to read a little excerpts for you to give us an idea. So let's go to what comes first. Let's see. So the hunter is about the seeker, right? The pursuer, the predator. So you are on a path to seek what? Spiritual knowledge, spiritual information, spiritual growth, whatever is going to take you. You have a tunnel vision set on growing spiritually, and you're moving in a path here, right? So you are hunting for whatever it is on your spiritual path. But let's go ahead. They are on a precise mission. The hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim to return home empty-handed would be to fail. So you don't want to fail. You got your eyes set on something, a spiritual gift or attaining something, and you are focused on that. You're very energized and you are keenly focused on it. Like respectfully, you are headed. It's like the bull's eye towards, you know, attaining spiritual power. I think you are a great pursuer and a seeker. So that's the essence of what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead and see what we can get from these other ones here, just to give us an idea. Okay, so the gem is the diamond, right? Like I said, something is hidden, the gold, the inner treasures. You are seeking for spiritual growth, all your spiritual gifts, like I already said. All right, unique, shining, generative, and what? Irreplaceable. So definitely you are on a path to get those diamonds, right? You are there are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it will find deep within a it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough, right? So you have some spiritual gifts. That's your keen focus. That's what you're hunting for. I should put this here. You're going into the cave to dig for your rare spiritual gifts. It's very simple. Let me see if I can find a cave. So the cave is the dark, the portal, the interior, right? I told you. The sacred center within. Yeah, go digging deep for your jewels. Those who are fortunate enough to find and enter the cave are forever changed. It is a place of potent power, acting both as portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual and initiation. The cave is a place to return for meaningful retreats where one can see the true self in the darkness. Wow. I don't want to continue reading it, but you get the idea, right? Why wouldn't you see all the cards are repeating itself in a way? You see it? I'm gonna let you tie it in because I'm a little tired right now. I'm gonna let you tie it in. That's exactly what you're doing. You're going in for it, right? You're digging for it. You're headed. You know how to get there. You know how to bridge those barriers into different dimensions, and that's where your mind is. You're keen set on that, to get that talent, that gift, that spiritual power that you have lying deep down in there. Let's go ahead and see the practice that's going to help you to achieve this aim on your spiritual path. What is this talent? I mean, how are you going to get this talent? How are you going to get it? How are you going to hone in on this spiritual gift? If you're not already doing it, Spirit, what is the spiritual practice that helps this? The invisible shield. Interesting. Intuitive walking. Underneath the deck here. Reaching out to Spirit also helps. But let's go ahead and get more information. So the invisible shield. You can learn to expand your aura for all manner of reasons, whether you are about to do a psychic reading, you are going to a concert, or want to feel and experience the richness of the music, or even if you are outdoors or just want to heighten the whole experience with nature. As we are all made up of energy, you can blend your aura with another person's, a plant's, your trusted pets, or of course a spirit's aura. So make sure you pull back your auric field when you are done working, as it will make you less sensitive and enable your aura to revitalize. Learning everything about the aura will not only make you a stronger medium, but also a healthier one. So you are learning to use your aura and to read people through, you know, the auric field, and understanding everything about aura and practicing with that, merging with spirits and breaking through that invisible shield. All right. So that's the practice that you need to be doing. Okay, breaking through the invisible shield. Let's go ahead and see what your issue is, the problem you're facing, or a challenge you're facing on your spiritual path at this time, and then go ahead and get your advice and close out your reading, my Sagittarians. What is the problem that you're facing on your spiritual path that you need to solve? Guardian. Okay, number 44. I'm gonna look at the book to get more ideas. You probably need quite a bit of rest. You need to sleep and pay attention to your dreams. That is underneath the deck. But let's go ahead and see what this guardian is about. Yeah, it's about you talking to your guardian angels. All right, so this card indicates communication with your guardian angel or spirit guide. No matter what is going on in your life, you have angels and your guardian spirits with you. You have an innate ability to connect with the spiritual energy that surrounds you. Don't wait to be in crisis or an extreme situation before you connect with your spirit guides. Okay, so maybe you have a tendency of not talking. Only go to your spiritual people, your spiritual team when you need something. So let's go ahead and finish reading it to get the whole gist here. All right, you can ask them for guidance on almost anything. Your angels or guidance are here for you, but they cannot intervene unless you ask for their support and guidance. They cannot interfere with your free will, but when you ask for their support, the outcome is often better than you imagined, right? So I think that you need to release your idea of not trying to do everything on your own, and you know, like, surrender to the help that Spirit has surrounding you. So your problem is not, you know, connecting enough, not asking for help enough, not allowing your guidance and spiritual team to help you through situations. You wait till things get out of control. So Spirit is saying you need to change that, right? That's the overall advice here. That's a problem. That's an obstacle for you. You know, your spirit team is there. Utilize them, right? So that's your it's not such a big issue, if you ask me. It's better than a lot of other people's issues on a spiritual path. But I think it's fundamental, and it's a very basic rule, I feel, if you're on a spiritual path, to is, you know, work with your spirit team, not just try to do everything by yourself. That's why your spiritual team is there. So don't get too big in your head. I'm sorry, I had to say as raw as it came out, that you can seek for guidance and help from them. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get the overall advice for you, my dears. Maintain your positive state. Look at you. You are Earth Angel. That's definitely you. That is just straight to the point. And it is very important for you to maintain a positive positive state of mind. So I will end your reading there, my Sagittarians. Thank you all so much for coming for your spiritual reading. Come back and see me every Thursday of the week. I appreciate your presence. Subscribe, like, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you, and bye.